Have you ever felt like life is working against you? Like every effort you make leads to a dead end, and no matter how much you pray, nothing seems to change? It's in these moments of struggle that doubt creeps in. You start wondering, has Allah forgotten about me? Why is He not answering my prayers? But what if I told you that the very challenges you're facing might be a sign of Allah's hidden help? That behind every difficulty, every delay, and every closed door, Allah is actually guiding you towards something far better? The truth is, Allah's help doesn't always come in obvious ways. Sometimes He works in silence, aligning things in the background, protecting you, and preparing you for something greater. In this video, we will uncover 7 powerful signs that Allah is silently helping you, even when you feel lost or abandoned. These are not coincidences, they are divine interventions that prove how deeply Allah cares for you. So stay with me as we dive into these hidden signs, because by the end of this video, you might just realize that Allah has been helping you all along. Number 1. When doors close, Allah is redirecting you. Have you ever wanted something so badly, only to see it slip away at the last moment? Maybe it was a dream job, a relationship, or an opportunity you worked hard for. But for some reason, it didn't work out. At that moment, it feels like failure. It feels like everything is going wrong. But what if this so-called failure is actually Allah protecting you from something harmful? The Quran says, perhaps you hate a thing, and it is good for you, and perhaps you love a thing, and it is bad for you. And Allah knows while you do not. Surah Al-Baqarah 2:16. This verse is a powerful reminder that what we see as a setback is often divine protection. Think about it. How many times in your life have you looked back and realized that something you desperately wanted would have actually been bad for you? How many times has a closed door led you to something even better? Allah never takes something away without giving you something greater in return, even if you don't see it right now. So if the doors are closing, don't despair. Trust that Allah is redirecting you towards something far better than what you had planned. Number 2. Feeling an unexplained peace. During hardships, have you ever been in a situation where everything around you is falling apart, yet deep inside you feel a strange sense of calm? This peace, even in the middle of chaos, is a sign that Allah is with you. It's His way of strengthening your heart and helping you endure difficult times. The Quran tells us, "And we made their hearts firm and strong when they stood up and said, 'Our Lord is the Lord of the heavens and the earth.'" Surah Al-Kahf 18:14. When Allah instills peace in your heart during hardship, it means He is helping you stay patient and strong. It doesn't mean the pain disappears, but it means you are given the strength to bear it with dignity and faith. It's like an invisible shield, protecting your heart from breaking completely. If you've ever felt this inner calm in the middle of a storm, know that it's not random. It's Allah's way of telling you, "I am with you. Keep going." Number 3. Receiving guidance at just the right moment. Have you ever been struggling with a problem, unsure of what to do, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, the perfect advice comes your way? Maybe you randomly open the Quran, and the first verse you read speaks directly to your situation. Or maybe you hear a lecture, or a friend says something that perfectly answers the question in your heart. This is not a coincidence. This is Allah guiding you in the exact moment you need it. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "I have left you with 2 things. You will never go astray as long as you hold on to them, the Book of Allah and my Sunnah." These moments of unexpected guidance are proof that Allah is paying attention to your struggles. He is sending you answers. You just have to be mindful enough to recognize them. So, the next time you find the perfect solution appearing out of nowhere, take a moment to reflect. Allah is speaking to you through these signs. Number 4. When your prayers are delayed, something better is being prepared. One of the hardest things in life is praying for something and not seeing any results. You keep asking, yet nothing changes. It's easy to feel like Allah isn't listening, but in reality, He is delaying your request for a reason. The Quran teaches us, "And be patient, for indeed, Allah does not allow the reward of those who do good to be lost." Surah Hud 11:115. Delays in your prayers being answered are not rejections, they are redirections. Allah is either protecting you from something harmful, waiting for the perfect time to give it to you, preparing something even better than what you asked for. Think about this. If you gave a child a sharp knife, they could hurt themselves. They might cry and beg for it, but you won't give it to them because you know better. Similarly, Allah withholds things not to hurt us but to protect us. So, if your prayers seem unanswered, keep trusting. Allah is working on something bigger than you can imagine. Number 5. Being saved from something without even realizing it. Have you ever been in a situation where you narrowly avoided something bad happening to you? Maybe you were running late and missed a car accident. Maybe you changed your mind about going somewhere and later found out something bad happened there. These are not just lucky escapes. These are Allah's silent protections. The Quran says, "And whoever relies upon Allah, then He is sufficient for him." Indeed, Allah will accomplish His purpose. Surah At-Talaq 65:3. Many times, Allah saves us from things we never even knew were dangerous. If you've ever experienced an unexplained change of plans that later turned out to be a blessing, know that it wasn't random, it was divine intervention. Trust in Allah's plan. If you've recognized any of these signs in your life, know this: Allah has always been helping you. Even when things seemed unfair, even when your prayers felt unanswered, He was there, guiding you in ways you couldn't see. Allah's help is often silent, but it's always present. He closes doors to open better ones. He delays things to give you something greater. He sends you peace, guidance, and protection, all in ways you may not realize. So the next time you feel lost, remind yourself, Allah has a plan. Trust in Him, be patient, and one day, everything will make perfect sense. If this message resonated with you, share your thoughts in the comments. Let's remind each other that no matter what happens, we are never alone because Allah is always with us.